Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the first episode of Season 1 of 1899 entitled The Ship. Okay, so a few weeks ago I read that the people who made Dark, that amazing show, had another show coming out soon, and I was like, okay, good for them. People move on. But then I noticed, witnessed that some of the actors from Dark were in the same production. For me, I'm not big on following directors or producers or individual people, but when the same actors are used by a crew, by a director, they use them multiple places, that gives me the impression that they work well together, that it's going to be delivered well, and that there's a rapport between everyone. So you got like how good Dark was with them making a new show and then having some of the same, cast on board. I'm going to check it out. A comment asked me about the show, and I already had eyes on it, but I don't know, I don't know what this is going to be. All I know is it's an immigrant ship. They're moving from A to B, and shit gets wild. That's my take on it. But this week I'm only doing Better Call Saul's, and then this first episode, Westworld's first episode, and the finale for Made in Abyss. So I figured we'll check out this show, give it a whirl, see how the first episode treats me. If it's anything like Dark, I'll probably be hooked right away and be very curious. But I won't know until I know. That's how that works. I won't know until I experience it, and I don't want to ramble on too much, so let's shut up and check this out. This is 1899, Episode 1, entitled The Ship. Here we go. Ich bin Noah.
The brain is wider than the sky.
English?
The brain is deeper than the sea. For hold them blue to blue. The one the other will absorb, as sponges buckets do.
We got pyramids, big freightliner ships, and a swirly drain, all to a poem being read. What is happening already?
I know what I've seen. I'm not crazy.
I thought this was in German. I don't understand why they're speaking English.
He was on the Prometheus. Find out what you were doing on this ship.
Wake up.
There is so many things that could be going on here. I'm not even going to begin to speculate. Have you been bound? Okay, it's an English headline on the newspaper there.
Lost at sea. Prometheus still missing after 4 months.
The brain is deeper than the sea. She put that picture of the boat down against the brain picture. Henry.
I found out what our father did. Meet me in New York. Don't trust anyone. Your brother.
Movie trope. Anytime someone says don't trust anyone, it's usually that person who's betraying the person. I told you not to trust anyone.
I am Laura Franklin. Born in Moorfield. Today is October 19th, 1899.
So it's like, is she just playing a role or occupying, like, sent here, like Quantum Leap or something? Anytime I see 4 smokestacks, I think of the Titanic, but yeah, if you've seen Arcane from Netflix, this feels a lot like the opening. Yeah, that intro sequence and then those credits give me nothing. I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna get to. The Ship. I thought this was a German-speaking show. If they're speaking English, I won't need the subtitles.
And they still haven't found the Prometheus. Big shit just disappearing.
Yeah, the lips are syncing up with English, so it's not weird dubbing in English.
Wait, Polak! Climb up, fix it.
Was it the coal feed that got jammed up? Like so we had to climb up into the coal deposit? Cow tongue? We're in some fancy class. The geisha?
Lucien.
Yeah, in the intro I was like, oh, there's a bunch of actors from Dark in here. I haven't recognized any yet. I know the stranger is here somewhere.
Ángel, baja la voz, por favor.
Ángel, baja la voz, por favor, Ángel, tranquilo, por favor. Ninguno de estos pobres desgraciados entiende ni una palabra de lo que digo. ¿Por qué debería hacerlo?
There's quite an assortment of people here.
I know sometimes it's preferable to seek solitude over company.
No.
But I also know how fast one is judged.
Thought that
Is it true that you're a doctor?
The focus is on the human brain.
See that man over there? Dr. Reginald Murray. He's dumb as a stump. His father was a doctor, and so was his father, and so on and so on.
looks like what's the guy from Jaws who went after the shark?
The brain drives our thoughts, our behavior. It holds all of the secrets to the universe.
Aren't some things better left in the dark? Why do you think they're all here? They're all running away from something.
A synchronized tea sip was not cool. I don't like it.
What's good?
There's a troll in the dungeon. Oh, you should know.
En læge. Det er min søster. En doktor.
What's the name of the ship? The Kerbal? The Kirby? I couldn't tell.
Das nächste Mal schmeiß ich dich. Er du Doktor?
It's never been a good time in human history to give birth. Never. But third class steerage on a transatlantic, I'm assuming, boat?
I have to turn the baby.
Thank you, little translator. I wonder from the mother's viewpoint or the doctor, like, do you physically feel the thing like, pop, you know, when it gets into, you know, makes the hardest part of the turn.
She's fine.
So now first class is going to be like, you went to help that scruffy person, and now she's going to be a hero of steerage, right? Wet feet. Is that to suggest coming out of the water, or just a sweaty mess? Couldn't tell, but it looked like he grabbed shoes and maybe an overcoat. Uh-oh, someone's making a baby, yeah. Yeah, so that's the newlywed French couple. Are they not compatible or desire elsewhere?
Peut-être que si t'aidais un peu, au lieu de rester planté là, sans bouger, en faire la morte.
Tu veux dire que c'est de ma faute?
It's the Victorian era, isn't it always the woman's fault?
Tu m'aimes pas, tu m'as jamais aimé. C'est pas un mariage, c'est un arrangement. Tu peux arrêter de faire semblant.
Her earrings have that upside down triangle. We've seen that a few places, like on the doors. I don't know if it has significance, but...
Når jeg bliver stor, vil jeg være doktor, ligesom dig.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Ah!
Har du børn?
Oh, that was a quick cut. That was like half of a frame. I gotta pause that in editing.
I can't have children.
We sterilized her before we sent her here. Yeah, I can't tell if we're doing like a 12 Monkeys thing here, but she definitely feels out of place or sent from elsewhere. Upside down triangle again. Hey!
Haben Sie sich verlaufen?
I didn't see there.
I don't think this show is connected with Dark in any way, but the time period, I wonder if there's going to be any crossover or Easter eggs or
You're the
anything.
captain.
What were you doing down there?
I don't really see how that's any of your business.
So you're running the simulation. What is...
Passengers from first class aren't allowed down there. There are rules on this ship and they shouldn't be challenged.
Captain, Sie sollten das besser sehen.
Yeah, is that the... I can't think of his name, but it looks like the MMA fighter guy. Maybe he bulked up a little bit.
Seit 20 Minuten empfangen wir das immer gleiche Signal.
Ich glaube, es kommt von dem vermissten Schiff.
Prometheus? The Lost...
Prometheus.
Nah. Event Horizon setup right here. The ship is blown up and lost. Oh, we found the ship.
Seltsam. Wenn sie vor 4 Monaten vom Kurs abgekommen sind, dann hätte die Strömung sie nach Norden treiben müssen und nicht nach Süden. Wie sind sie dann hier gelandet? Wir ändern den Kurs. Neues Ziel, 42,4 Nord, 44,57 West.
So loose end, why is it north and not south? Or south but not north? Did it drift, hit a different current? Did it disappear and reappear? Did it teleport? Is it a copy? So many possibilities.
Why? Turn ship. You just do what you're told. Down here, you don't ask questions.
Stuck in your Westworld loop. Just gotta play out your daily routine.
¿Sabes cuál es la gran diferencia entre tú y yo, querido hermano? Que yo no tengo miedo. Y a ti el miedo te consume. No seas idiota porque iba a virar el barco. ¡Julen! ¡El puto barco está girando! ¿Crees que estamos volviendo?
No puede ser. No podemos volver. Dios santo, por favor, no dejes que volvamos.
They're just changing course to check on the coordinates, but everyone's freaking out. Like, what are they running from or not want to go back to?
Og de andre? De er udenfor for at lede efter skibet.
Hvad snakker du om?
De har vendt skibet om. Kan du huske den historie, du har fortalt mig om spøgelsesskibet? Hvor alle passagererne har svømmet, fordi de har dræbt dem bag. De vågnede næste morgen, og de er alle blevet til skygge af sig selv.
And what parallels do we have from this story to the story she's telling to the story we're watching?
Det er hans mor eller far. Okay.
I don't know why, but like I'm getting Time Bandits, Quantum Leap, Future Past injection vibes here. 12 Monkeys, I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Ich bin Adam.
We received a signal. Coordinates. It's not quite clear yet, but they might come from the Prometheus.
Might be the thing that killed the Prometheus might be signaling you.
You think the passengers, they're still alive?
It's been 4 months. It's unlikely. But if they rationed the food, they could have made it.
Or if there's less passengers, the food will last longer. Man.
Why do you take such an interest in the Prometheus? Did you know anyone on board?
Wondering, is there anything to the name Prometheus? Like, you know, the god who tried to give fire to man.
Returning to our course.
Like, is there some scientific or mystical thing there? A gift? Some punishment for them to go lost?
I will address the current situation in the dining room in an hour.
Like, I'm just ready for them to disconnect from a Matrix chair and be in the real world or the real time. Was that envelope in her room too? Or was she reading that in his room? Did we see that twice? Oh, Alicent over here with the green dress. Okay.
Mrs. Wilson, I saw you talking together at breakfast. I thought I made myself clear. No talking.
6 hours ago, we received a message. We believe this message comes from the Prometheus, the ship that went missing a couple of months ago.
So we changing course because of message from unknown sender who did not ask for help.
Why that one streak of gray in his beard too? It's awkward.
Qu'est-ce qui t'énerve comme ça? Pourquoi c'est aussi grave pour toi qu'on arrive à New York 1 ou 2 jours plus tard?
Bob, Jerome, Oleg.
Jerome and Oleg.
Is it true that you studied medicine?
Do you know that there are just as many rumors about you on this ship as there are about me?
Go on.
When we get to the ship, what do you think you'll find?
I don't know.
Out of nowhere. Like, is it the Prometheus or just some other ship? We get some ID, please?
Wir lassen ein Beiboot runter.
Aber das ist kompletter Irrsinn. Wir sollten zuerst die Reederei kontaktieren.
Wenn ich weg bin, bist du für die Brücke verantwortlich.
You might need a doctor.
You need even more rumors about yourself, you know? Single woman running off with the captain. Obviously she's trying to fuck him. That's me mocking human nature and people jumping to conclusions.
Sollten wir den Priester nicht auch mitnehmen? Ich meine nur, wir haben keine Ahnung, was uns drüben erwartet.
How many characters we getting on this boat?
But I'm sure it will comfort them to see you.
Or they rip him to shreds on sight. God did this to us! With the cape.
Bist du neu? Ich kenn dich nicht.
Franz, lass das Boot runter.
Warum ist das Meer so ruhig? Es geht kein Wind mehr.
The ocean wants you to cross over to that ship.
Ihr beiden kommt mit.
I'm a big fan of like derelict ships, abandoned places, shipwrecks, things that were occupied and living and then are not. Like it's a place to go to. It's so intriguing and eerie and it'll be a lot of fun, I think, for me.
Må jeg godt få en?
Or he just... How much of a cunt are we? It's kind of disrespectful to take that first drag, but you're getting a cigarette out of it.
Esa cicatriz.
This guy
Sí diría que te favorece.
shielded in shadow, like across him. Hell yeah. That was interesting. It didn't go as hard or as bad as I thought it could have, but was also... Prometheus was also a little concerning. This episode is called The Ship. I thought it was going to be about the boat that they're on, but maybe it's about this Prometheus ship. They're going to check it out and get stranded, check it out and come back, have both ships going the same way.
Einer Stunde nicht zurück sind, holst du Hilfe.
Why is nobody here?
Someone sent the signal. There have to be survivors.
Es hat aufgehört.
Was hat aufgehört?
Die Koordinaten, sie haben aufgehört, sie zu senden.
The ship has its new crew now. Ghost ship. Weapon. Time traveling ship. Dimensional ship. Combination ship. It's really hard not to be trying to figure this out on the fly. But this is the first episode and the information is coming from everywhere.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici?
Couldn't tell if that was like ribbon from clothing or some embroidery sewing accessory.
Are you right?
我哋按自己計劃做就得㗎啦。我唔想再化呢啲妝，再着成咁樣。我哋當初係認命啊，呢一切就唔會發生。你整痛我啊！你快啲練下你啲日文啦。
Why would she need to practice unless she wasn't fluent? Are they just passing her off as a geisha? Like, is this all pretend?
呢場戲我哋做多一陣就得㗎啦。
Yeah. Bridge looks a little fucked up. I wonder if they use the same set from their bridge, they just decorate it to look this way. And
Someone destroyed the telegraph.
is that why they stopped receiving the transmission? Yeah, it doesn't look like it was busted up new. It looks like old corrosion. Someone from the Prometheus swam across and climbed up. Who is this, Bartosz?
Hallo?
Hello.
Jest tu ktoś?
Yeah, he's been the only one from Dark that I 100% recognize. Was that what was in the quick flash earlier? I saw it was something green and circular when I said, oh, I'm gonna check it out in editing. Yeah, she was having visions of like needles and shit. Oh, what's locked inside? Leave it there. There was banging though. Okay, we got a live kid. A live kid, we'll see. Alright, so this kid will be filling the role of Newt from Aliens. We need the... The intro sequence and the flashes, and now a pyramid in person. Kid crumbles to dust. It's your curse now. Huh. That was something. Let's get to that outro. Alright, episode 1, The Ship. Maura helps a pregnant woman. The captain makes a brave decision after receiving a message from a lost ship and discovers something mind-bending. Did he, though? Did he discover something mind-bending? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm intrigued, but I'm not really that curious, though. If it wasn't for the fact that I knew these people made Dark, and I recognize some of the people from the show, I don't know if I would give this more of a chance, but I do know it's the first episode. They have to introduce a lot of characters, a lot of stuff, so that it can happen. You just can't jump straight into shit happening. Because then we don't care. You don't have any investment, no connection to the characters, so. Also, I have my internal rule of giving a show 2 to 3 episodes for it to, see if I'm going to continue it. I'm going to give this next episode another go. I'm not eliminating the show right now, but it just, as it stands, like, I don't even know what the mystery is or what the hook is, let alone trying to figure it out. There's the ship, there's all these people, there's these flashes of dreams and needles and pyramids, and then that little kid gave her one. I don't know, it's like I'm sure the next episode or two it'll get crazier and get more involved, but there's just a lot of mystery introduced and not a lot of answers at all. But I also don't know. I can't really tell who the protagonist is supposed to be. Like, everyone on the crew got a lot of airtime. Maybe it's the doctor and the captain, I think they got the most. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of characters with different backstories and reasons for being there. And they speak different languages, and they all want to get to, New York. And I've only seen bits and pieces of the show Lost, but I'm wondering if, this could be some sort of purgatory or simulation or time travel or alternate history or science, teleportation, or dimensional bending. Like, I'm trying to, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm going in with knowing, the people from Dark made it, so I'm automatically thinking time travel, alternate versions. Maybe I am polluting the scene with my own, preconceived notions. But the first episode wasn't bad. It just presented us with a mystery, and it didn't really hook with me yet. Maybe, future episodes will do a better job of that. I am looking forward to the next episode. Don't write off the show yet. But that's going to do it for me for now. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope this was worth your time, and look forward to the next episode soon enough. Thanks again, and goodbye.